In election news tonight, just days before the state's primary, 4 Republican candidates for Georgia governor say they will allow local communities to decide on Sunday alcohol sales. It's something that can ruin a vacation or a weekend getaway. You're driving down the interstate and the next thing you know, you see those blue lights in your rearview mirror. Well, that's a sight that folks in Georgia and Alabama see nearly more than anyone else in the country. Good morning, guys. I'll tell you what, we are burning the early morning oil. Haven't slept. We've stayed up throughout the night to bring you the best coverage around, and it has been an exciting morning. I'll tell you guys, what, about 5:30 Eastern time, 4:30 Central, 3:30 here on Mountain Time. And actually, we just went to go get some coffee at a nearby gas station a little while ago. And I'm telling you, the Auburn folks, they're still celebrating the big BCS National Championship game win. Not only the best defense in the country, they are the best team in the country, taking home the BCS National Championship. Guys, very quickly, want to show you the front page of today's Arizona Republic here in Phoenix. Simply stated, Tigers win. More coming up throughout the morning show. For now, reporting live in Glendale, Arizona, Andrew Wittenberg, WTVM News Leader 9.
Andrew.
Yeah, I saw that the T-shirts you guys had there before we went on TV. I want you guys to ship me one. I know you guys are heading back off to Birmingham after this, but I want you guys to send me one of those T-shirts.
We already gave that T-shirt away. We got to find you another
one.
They're going fast. They're going fast.
All right, guys.
Extra large to cover the guns.
Yeah, looking good out there.
Right?
Free ticket to the gun show tonight on the news at 11.
Yeah,
guys, thanks so much. Wasting away in Margaritaville, Janice Rogers and Mickey Ferguson with the Raycom News Network. And one of the most hopeful candidates waiting to see what the results look like when they start coming in is GOP candidate Karen Handel. And Karen stops by to join us now live here on the news at 6. And Karen, talk a little bit about what this day has been like, what the past 2 weeks have been like.
As Andrew Wittenberg joins us now with a look at where the case stands now. Andrew?
Right, Barbara. Ultimately, the fate of Carlton Gary depends upon the results of DNA testing. Convicted of murder in 3 of the 7 Columbus stocking stranglings, Gary has spent 24 years on Georgia's death row. This time last year, his fate looked to be sealed, a death warrant issued and signed. That set a series of events in motion that for Carlton Gary literally meant life or death. The crime scene evidence was taken to Atlanta to be tested by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. It had been a fast and furious 4-month period and appeared to be picking up steam toward a resolution in this case. Since then, relative silence. That was almost 8 months ago to the day, some 30 years after this area near Lake Bottom Park was terrorized by the stalking stranglings. Now both sides, District Attorney Julia Slater and Defense Attorney Jack Martin, say this is a very complex issue. The experts say trying to yield a DNA profile from the evidence taken at the crime scenes is about like trying to find one particular paperclip in a stack of paper clips.
And Andrew, I think you guys are here bringing out the big cats tonight for this one, right?
We are bringing out the big cats, Barbie. You know, I ran into a 6-foot 6-inch, 300-pound tiger today that doesn't play for Auburn. Lots of folks are making predictions about this big game. None more interesting than this one. Meet Hadia, the Sumatran tiger at the Phoenix Zoo. Her job today, other than pleasing the patrons, picking a winner.
So far, she's 100%.
Lately, when the Phoenix area hosts a big game, they bring out the football-crazed feline for a prediction. And what bigger game than this?
We really wanted to incorporate our animals into the BCS Championship Bowl game that's taking place on Monday. So we thought the best way to do that was to let our Sumatran tiger, Hadia, predict the winner of the game.
So for the Auburn-Oregon BCS title clash, the question of the day, who would Hadia pick? Her own species or go after the prey?
I think she may be going for some food there, and the ducks would be aligned closely with what she eats.
Boxes with tigers and ducks colors, a chicken leg inside each. After careful deliberation, Hadia takes the ducks in a close one.
Usually she's pretty aggressive and pretty assertive with what she goes for. So I'm going to interpret that this is going to be a very close game. And she's going to look at, the different teams and the lineups, and she's calling it a very close game with Oregon to win.
That could be bad news for Auburn. For the Insight Bowl in Tempe between Missouri and Iowa, Hadia went against her own species again and took the Hawkeyes. Iowa won the game.
She chose the winner of the Insight Bowl correctly, even shunning her own species like she did here again today.
Maybe this time around her luck will run out, or maybe the tiger was just hungry for a little extra duck. A little extra duck. Who really knows? I'm not sure if Hadia knew that Cam Newton plays for Auburn or not. One thing we do know, the big game coming up on Monday night.